Hello, hello, hello. This is Richard of the Classic Gamers Guild on Facebook, Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere. And it is time to return to Victorian England and join up with the world's most legendary detective, Sherlock Holmes, as we go seeking Jack the Ripper. Now, if you remember from our last time, we are in the midst of Watson trying to... I did load it, right? We were in the midst of Watson trying to investigate, and in turn trying to find a cane. Now we have to find something else. Because we can't get the cane unless we somehow get the doctor prosthetics. The Whitechapel Street, of course.
Whitechapel Street?
Yes. Oh, is it? Oh, boot and shoe
A cobbler's
repair
shop. There's nobody here. How very odd.
Oh, well, that's a horse harness.
I say, these things look like harnesses. Oh my, they are noisy. Good evening, sir. Pardon the interruption. The door was open. I didn't think that I would find anyone working at this hour.
Good evening, sir. I didn't hear you come in.
This must be...
Say, those things that made noise, they are really harnesses, aren't they?
Yes, horse harnesses. But I must tell you, sir, that the store is normally closed at this hour. That is why I've asked you to return tomorrow.
I didn't come about my shoes. I came to speak of a cobbler, perhaps one of your former employees, a man with very particular habits.
You aren't with the police by any chance? I'm sorry, but I do not want to speak of anything but shoes with you.
I am not a policeman. I am Dr. Watson. It's Mr. Finlay, who told me that you might be in a position to inform me.
Ah, that Mr. Finlay is a very brave man. And if he sent you, then you must certainly be a worthy man also. So, Doctor, who is this cobbler with strange habits?
The man of whom I speak is called Pizer or Pyther, a man with a frightening face. Do you know him?
Yes, John Pizer. He worked here for a while, but he is no longer here.
Do you know where I can find him?
No, and if you look, you will not find him.
Why?
Because he is in hiding, Doctor. You see, a week ago, a horrible murder took place in the neighborhood. A rumor circulated that he might have been responsible for this crime. They say he has quarreled with women of certain virtue in the past, if you understand me.
Isaac, it is about the Bucks Row case that I have come to see you. I have the certitude and an incontestable witness that Pizer is innocent, at least of this crime, although he has attacked a number of street women. If he doesn't come forward to explain himself to the authorities, he is condemned to hiding and to take the fall for this murder. Furthermore, it will cast suspicions on your community because they must be hiding him. And while the whole police force is hunting for him, they cannot concentrate on the real assassin who roams the streets and, one never knows, may take any one of you any day.
But you say they do. Your visit is a godsend to our community, Doctor.
Indeed.
I tell you something. I know Sergeant Thick, an honest policeman who lives in the area. I'll tell John's family that he must go there to explain himself. But if you could please go as soon as possible to the police to give them this report that you say is incontestable.
I will go as soon as I take leave of you.
Thank you. If I can ever be of service in any way, do not hesitate to ask.
Could we transform your horse harnesses into harnesses for wooden legs? Adjustable harnesses.
A good craftsman will do anything, Doctor. And I do believe that's what I am. Come back in a while and it will be done. That'll be my thanks for what you have done.
Ah, well, that will help us with the get the cane.
Later.
At your convenience, sir.
Yay!
I am spent. I would like to return home. But I promised to go to the police as soon as I could. Now then, let's go to the police station.
Yes. Let's get to the police station. Working girl. Let's see. Ah, yes. Since time is of the essence, we'll run. Left, right, left. That horse is running as fast as I am. What's this? Oh,
Commercial Street.
yeah. Anytime you hit the space bar, you can see things that you haven't looked at or
Commercial Street.
might be of interest. Ah, yes, time to talk to the good man. Let's talk to Mr. Humphreys. Humphreys soul. Meanwhile, uh-oh.
Will you?
Yes.
Hey, Doctor, you seem tired. Were you wandering the darker parts of Whitechapel all night?
You could say that. I have some information on Leather Apron, the man of whom we spoke earlier.
Do you know where he is?
No, but I can clear him of the Bucks Row crime. A witness proved him totally innocent.
Oh, it's Holmes.
Watson, is it only now, after many hours of walking, that you decide to pass on the important message that Inspector Aberline is waiting for?
But, no. But what are you doing here, Holmes?
I was worried, Watson, and with good reason it would appear. Go give the message to this policeman and let's go home. Nobody appreciates me hanging around here, you know, and it's freezing cold.
Ah, Creddle, none too soon. You will take the testimony of this.
No, you continue with your duty shift. I must find Chandler in Ambry Street. He struck again.
Who?
The murderer, the Bucks Row assassin.
Hanbury Street. Let's go, Watson. We have no time to lose.
Oh my. And he struck again? In Hambry Street. Oh, and that's not even Whitechapel. Well, let's go there.
Hanbury Street. Let's go, Watson. We have no time to lose.
Oh boy. Different area this time round.
You can go in, Mr. Holmes. She's there. We didn't touch a thing.
Alright. Oh my. And there's the back door. Oh my.
It was very good of PC Chandler to let us pass. He said no one has touched the corpse. It's the perfect opportunity for us to put our skills to the test. Watson, let's not waste it.
Okay.
The blood is a dozen inches or so from the ground. Bloodstains on the wall.
Okay.
Bloodstains on the wall.
Yeah.
A piece of coarse muslin. Bloodstains on the wall.
It's saying bloodstains on the wall. Okay, scrap of an envelope found. London. Okay, so that's interesting.
A torn envelope. It smells of rubbing alcohol. It contains 3 pills. I will take one. 2 should suffice for the police. 2 combs, curiously arranged. There are no trails on the ground. There's no sign of a struggle. The blood is a dozen inches or so from the ground. Bloodstains on the wall.
Yep. Okay.
So, Doctor, shall we examine our victim?
Ah, I'm tired, Holmes. I'm not sure if I am in a state to do this work.
Come, Watson, there is little time. Show me what you're made of.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Pray, Watson, pull yourself together. Can you establish the time of the crime?
The extremities of the corpse are cold and rigor mortis is beginning to set in. I would say that the murder was committed over 2 hours ago, before 4:30 a.m.
4:30 a.m. Interesting. So let's check the head.
Let's look at this poor woman more closely. The tongue is swollen. Look at her neck. What can you tell me?
There are 2 incisions.
A bruise. The victim's face appears to have bruising, wouldn't you say?
Under the maxilla and cheek. There is less on the right side.
The tongue is swollen. The victim's face appears to have bruised.
Under the
Now let's look at the stomach, or at least what remains of it.
It's dreadful, Holmes. Who could do that to someone?
That's what you're here for, Watson. Tell me what this man has done.
Indeed.
The stomach has been entirely opened and... Oh, my God! A number of organs have been removed.
So you're telling me that the organs were removed, Watson. They weren't ripped out.
Not at all, Holmes. On the contrary, this is clearly the work of an expert. I couldn't have done any better myself. And the uterus is missing.
That's a bit significant. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, hello. There's something else, isn't there?
Looky here. It would seem he has a mark on his left hand. The victim must have worn a large ring or several little ones, and someone pulled them off forcefully. This detail will be very valuable, Watson. You can be sure of that.
Have we learned everything that we need
My
to?
dear Watson, now that we have found all of our clues, nothing remains but to subject them to our most likely hypotheses in order to deduce the facts.
Okay. Okay, we now have a few pages to work with here. Look at this. So let's start from the top. no footsteps on the ground. So, no. Victim wasn't dragged. I wouldn't say they were carried. Alright. Now, we know that there's blood on the fence. And that there is some blood on the wall. So, yeah, because if it's dead, it's not going to spurt. Which means the murder took place right here. There's bruises under the right cheekbone. Yeah, left hand, I think that would be. And that which means he does the slitting of the throat with the right hand. See, the tongue is bloated, which means that she was strangled. Which means she was partially strangled and then her throat was slit. And we had an envelope near the thing. I think that envelope had her name on it. Alright. So now we have 3 more facts. Items are orderly. They belong to the victim. So this murderer searched them. Makes sense. And let's see. No. Murderer didn't panic and wouldn't like Combs. If he liked Combs, he would take him with him. So he's unfeeling and organized. It's not a good combination. Guy's cold from rigor mortis. Deducing that it was committed 2 hours ago. Or about that. 4/4/30. Recent large scrape on the first phalanx of the middle finger. 2 rings. Murderer stole the rings. I mean, it was a trophy. It was a trophy. That's signs of a serial killer, I think. Okay. Incision on the neck. Yep. Around the neck is jerky and not at all in one piece. Which means very sharp blade. And let's see. Organs are missing. Okay, what does that mean? That could mean many a thing. A weapon of great size. What else does it tell us? One is decapitating. That's a very tricky thing to do, even when the uterus was removed and taken. Which means he has knowledge of anatomy.
I hear a noise coming from the street, Watson. The authorities are arriving. It's time for us to go.
Indeed. All right, back to
Holmes
Baker
has been
Street.
locked away in his room for days, always saying the same things. I'm thinking, Watson. Very good, Watson. As you wish, Watson. But I am thinking too, so much so that I can't sleep. Annie Chapman. Good Lord.
All right.
Holmes examined the broken jar that belonged to Finley's tenant. I wonder what this substance is. I don't recognize the odor.
Formalin, Watson. This jar contained formalin. Interesting, don't you think? I've been waiting for something for days. Just the tiniest bit of news that would make sense of this whole matter. But there's nothing, neither from the press nor the police. Unless Inspector Aberline is holding on to some information without realizing its importance, which is quite possible. It is time for you to return to the police station in Whitechapel, Watson. And didn't you tell me that you had a matter to take care of it? Take advantage of it to learn more about this pill and its contents.
Ah, but Holmes, it's late, and spending another night in this district is hardly my idea of entertainment.
I know, Doctor, but we don't have any choice. Time is against us. Take your pistol in case you run into any troublesome characters.
Fine. As you
Oh
wish,
my
Holmes.
goodness. All right, so back we go to Whitechapel. I think we'll go to the cop. Oh, wait. No. I guess we got him here. All right, let's close out of here. It should be something else here. Reports or anything? I'll double check. His whole board.
There is nothing more to do here.
No. Okay. And we've looked at everything, I think, then. Let's see, does he have a gun in here, or is he just going to be carrying it on him anyhow? I suppose he'd probably just be carrying it on him anyhow. Alright. I think it's time to go on. Or is that? No. Okay. Alright. Back to Whitechapel. We'll go to the cobbler's shop first, as there's something to take care of there.
Good evening, Mr. Solomonovich.
Good evening, Doctor. What a pleasure to see you again.
Have you finished converting the harnesses?
Yes, just now. I got a little behind because of all the commotion.
Commotion?
Commotion?
Don't you start. 3 days ago, the very afternoon that you passed by, there was a chase throughout the neighborhood. Hundreds of people were chasing one man, claiming he was responsible for the murders these last few days. Schmonz! It was awful. I hope those maniacs didn't catch him. Better the police should.
Agreed.
Tell me, did John Pizer turn himself in to the police?
Things unfolded as they should. Look in the newspaper, the Daily News from today.
Ah! Okay.
Farewell, Isaac.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Ah. Hmm. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. Now, I think we have everything. Okay, and I think we have some. Let me check in inventory here. Ah, good. Harnesses for the frostite. Good. So now let's head back. Let's go back to the clinic. Young lady selling flowers. That's nice. As we are Watson again.
Good evening, Dr. Gibbons.
Dr. Watson.
Did you keep the cane we spoke of last time?
I was going to sell it tomorrow, would you believe, having not heard word.
Well, farewell, Doctor.
Goodbye, Doctor.
I must retrieve Sickert's cane at all costs.
Yes, we know. So, inventory.
Yes, Doctor?
Here are your harnesses, Doctor.
They are top quality, I'd say. Definitely worth the price of this walking stick. Here, it's yours.
Good, we got it now. Yay!
Do you have any formalin here?
No, definitely not. They have it in university hospitals to conserve anatomical specimens in jars. In a little clinic like mine, we don't keep anything but bad memories.
Okay.
Do you have any formalin?
No,
Okay.
Well, farewell, Doctor.
Goodbye, Dr. Watson.
I must go to Miss Bella's.
Actually, not yet.
Yes, Doctor?
Could you tell me what type of pill this is?
Yes, we have those here. It's not really a medication. We give them to patients with chronic respiratory conditions like tuberculosis.
Did you have a patient by the name of Annie Chapman, the woman killed 3 days ago?
Indeed. She came in the morning of her death. Poor woman.
Did you give her these pills?
Yes, now that I think of it. She actually came in twice. The first time I gave her an almost empty container without making her pay. She came back during the day and said she dropped the container and stepped on the pills. She wanted to know if I could give her more again without paying. I refused. After she left, a patient who was there told me that he lives at the same place and confided that she had been lying. He saw the pills fall in the tenement's communal kitchen, but the woman immediately wrapped them up in a piece of paper.
Where did this paper come from?
According to this man, she'd found it near the chimney in the kitchen.
Anyone could have thrown that paper there. That envelope can't have anything to do with the murder.
Pardon, Doctor?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself.
Now that
Well,
we've gotten all
farewell,
that.
Doctor.
Goodbye, Dr. Watson.
I must go to Miss Bella's.
Okay. So, we'll make the run and a little Calliope type machine. We'll run over to Bella's place and we'll save it there before we go in on that because we are coming up to a half hour. Oh, excuse me. And we will save it here, and next time we will continue the investigation and get ourselves closer to the murder. Or the murderer. So until then, this is Rich Kale here, Richard of the Classic Gamers Guild, Rich Gen X Elsewhere, and I invite you to subscribe to the channel, especially if you enjoy watching these playthroughs, and check out some of the other ones I've been doing. And until next time, you take care.